How would you feel about me if I were to ask if Bottoms was shown at the Cannes Festival?
Bottoms wasn't, no.
That was a bad joke.
That was a joke.
Oh, yeah. Well, that answers my question.
Yes, we'll be back after this.
No, wait a minute. Will you explain the people in the bags before the evening is out?
Yes.
Not now, but before the evening is over.
Are you going to tell a story of how you started the bag event?
Yes, well, that was when some composer was going to visit me from Europe, and I was sort of, you know, I didn't really want to meet because I'm basically a very shy person. And then I thought, well, you know, people don't believe me when I say I'm very shy, but we're both actually. And then I thought, no, I don't want to meet him, but then there wasn't anything I can do. So finally, he was coming, and it was about an hour before he was coming, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I just, you know, out of desperation, made a bag, and I was in the bag when he came to visit me.
An all-over bag or just over your head?
All over.
All over.
Yes.
That's
and
a terrific
so he was saying,
idea.
well, where's Miss Ono and all that, and oh yes, well, it's you, is it, and all that. And he was pretty calm about it because he's heard of my work and all that. So he thought, oh, is this your, you know, musical piece or something? Yeah. I mean, it was very comfortable, you know, because then I didn't have to be seen, you know. I could see him, but I couldn't.
And there's no prejudice. People are in bags. You know, if a black man goes for a job in a bag, if everybody had to go in a bag for a job, there'd be no prejudice, you see. You'd have to judge people on the quality within, you know, and we call it total communication. We were asked to make a film for Austrian TV, which we did, called Rape, which wasn't a rape, but it was called Rape. It was rape by camera, in fact. And when we went to Austria to show it, we did a press conference there in a bag, and it was great because all the press came in, you know, and they never saw us. We were just both in a bag, and they interviewed the bag, and they're saying, "Oh, is it really you? And what are you wearing? And will you sing a song?" And that. And why us? And they said, "What is this?" And I said, "It's total communication." They said, "But why did you pick on us? We've never seen a Beatle." And it was beautiful. And they were saying, "Do you realize the Habsburgs lived here?" And we're saying, "Yeah, so." And it was a great press conference, and they all had a very serious conversation with the bag. And next day, the headlines in Austria were, you know, the show of bag, and all the important press men all just talking to it. So those are in the audience. We have two friends which are
who are in fact
bags.
in bags.
See, we thought of a thing that we must take a break now. Yes.
That's right. We will take a break, and we will get to them after that. Stay with us. Would everyone wearing a bag please step up here so we could see what the two people in the second row? I've never had guests.
Let it down, mate. You can see your legs there. What's going on?
Can I help you adjust your... There we are.
Now, see, if they were going for a job, you see, and you say, "Oh, what are your qualifications?
How do you do?
And what colour are you? And are you Christian or are you Hebrew?" And yeah, you got the job.
Mm. Let us know when you're through voting. You know, I have no idea what sex either of you is, and I assume you do.
Well, you see, you could go in the bag and make love to one of them and find out.
I would, but this is a very short segment.
Oh, I see, okay. Do you want to go off again, then?
If we had more time.
Yes, I know.
Oh, they're leaving.
Scene one, you've seen them all.
Wait, one thing. You will speak to me. It's funny because I don't know where to look. I don't know if your nose or your eyes are here.
Come back here.
Are you a lady?
Yes, I am.
Would you hold where you are for just a moment? Just stay where you are. I'm offering you a glass of water.
I don't drink water.
You don't drink water?
We did an interview.
Have I made a social faux pas?
No, I think it's all right, because you don't know whether she's powering or phoning in there, do you? So it's all right. You see, we did a talk show in England, and every time the man wanted to talk about Beatles, the interviewer, because I'm fed up talking about them, I asked him to go in a bag, and he did it. And the interviewer, the Dick Cavett in England, he was in the bag all the time. So every time the camera panned to him, the audience broke up so he could never get the questions out. It's a very good show. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you for being here.
All right. Charming.
Can you find your way down now? Okay.
You look very nice.
Yes, you're looking a little pale, but very nice.
They could be changing film, of course.
They could be doing anything in there, for all we know.
That's what it's about.
We will be right back after this message. For similar reasons that I explained either before or after this, I've forgotten. We can't have you sing live for us, but your voice is so unique that I wanted to get it into the show. And could you tell us how and what we're about to hear?
Oh, well, maybe this voice is something else again, but This is going to be a single, my first single independently. I've had singles before with John, but it was always the B-side. And I think it's...
You were always the B-side?
No, she's a woman's lib. She's got her own first single. I
Going
think it's
out
a
on your
beautiful
own,
song, and it's called
It's out
Mrs.
now.
Lennon. It'll be out now, yeah.
Oh. It's called Mrs. Lennon.
It's called Mrs. Lennon, yes.
All right.
It's a very nice song.
Let's give it a whirl, as they used to say.
From her new album, Fly, out now. Ding.
Mrs. Lennon, oh Mrs. Lennon, checking the sky to see if there's no cloud. There's no cloud. Oh, then I guess it must be all right. Mrs. Lennon, oh Mrs. Lennon, making their tea and watching the sea. There's no waves, oh then I guess it must be all right. Silver spoon, oh silver spoon, I lost my silver spoon. And our children, oh our children, did they have to go to war? Yes, my love, it's okay. Half the world is always killed, you know. Husband John extended his hand to his wife, and suddenly he finds